We're jumping right in?
Yep. What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and I have one of the fan favorite guests back on the channel, the one and only Mr. Biscuit. What's up?
Salute.
Welcome back.
A beautiful day in Colorado for sure.
Yeah, man. So
glad to be back.
Yeah. This is going to be pretty ridiculous. So on my screen, I was chilling in here, you know, getting ready to do some reactions. He was like, "Oh, you rocking with acdc, son?" And I was like, "What you know about acdc?" And you're like, "I don't."
Yo, what I said is that, like acdc, especially that little logo with the lightning bolt in between.
Yeah.
That is a very braggadocious thing to call yourself as a band, first of all.
Yeah, facts.
Because those are currents, right? DC
Yeah.
voltage, AC voltage.
So I think it's alternating current and direct current. And so I've done a lot of reactions to acdc. So I don't want to ruin the reaction, but I'm like a super fan of like one of the lead singers. We'll get into that in the reaction. But the word is, I believe one of the original members, his name is Malcolm Young. And Angus. So Angus is this like iconic.
Angus is fire too.
Oh, I forgot. You don't know the names.
Bro, I don't know the names of none of these guys, bro.
Yes.
Angus is fire.
So
That sounds like that should be the drummer.
I'll show you who Angus is, but he's like the illest guitarist, man. He's sick.
Okay, dope.
But anyways, their sister saw the whatever, because it's an electric logo
right
on the back of a sewing machine, and was like, this would, because it's electricity, they were like, this would represent your band because you guys are so wild and da-da-da-da. And this, it's like, bro, that's what I read, you know, because I've been going down a rabbit hole with these fools, and I've one of my favorite. Anyways, let me calm down. Woosah. You guys, if you're here for a first time reaction, this is gonna be great. So Mr. Biscuit is a battle rapper. He's a hip hop artist, a rapper, a singer, a producer, now an entrepreneur. So he's done it all, but me and him have toured together. Like, so we have a really good relationship going back and forth. But I am just excited to see a rap fan and a battle rapper check out acdc for the first time. So if you guys are here for it,
let's check it out.
Like, share, comment, subscribe, and welcome back.
Absolutely.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back. 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 40.
All right, you guys, I got the logo down, pulling the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on this channel. Also, if you want to check out my other channel, Pegasus vs. the World, over there we do commentary for, you know, trending topics, react to comedy, stuff like that. But all the music and the music reactions happen right here. If you want access to these reactions early, there's a link in the description to our membership. Gives you early access. There's a huge catalog of reactions that haven't been released to the public yet, and I update it every single day. Now, let's get into this. This is on acdc's official YouTube channel. Please go over there and watch it without us, because what we do isn't a substitute for the original content.
Facts.
We always want to support the original content creator. But without further ado, Mr. Biscuit, you got to check out some acdc. This song is called Thunderstruck. I put it in closed caption. I hope they have the lyrics right, but we're going to see. You ready?
Let's do it.
All right, this is a live performance. I don't know why I chose this over the music video or the audio. I'm just random like that, so here we go.
Let's get it. So first of all, they're like that, bro.
What do you mean?
This is like a giant. This is where a football team plays or something. This is a giant stadium.
Yeah.
How many thousands of people are in there?
I don't know, but there's a lot.
But they look like they're older guys by this point.
Yeah, they are. This is in 2009. This song,
How
I think,
long have they
released
been a
in
band?
the 80s. The band started in the 70s.
Yo. And what's crazy is that these fans are younger than the band by like a lot. So
It's a great observation.
Listen. It's when you say they stay current, bro. You know, ACDC current, bro. They stay current. 2009. They're rocking out, bro.
I like that.
And the thing is, man, when it comes to these older rock songs, bro, you can just tell the vibe was different. The fact that they're starting with the because they're getting you ready, and then it goes the
Let's go.
It's like you're gonna pass out before it starts. All right, let's go.
That's Angus in the blue.
So this is Angus right here.
Yep.
Bro, is that a train? That's a train. We're just starting. This does not happen anymore, really. I mean, you get like Coachella, you get, certain crazy, but bruh, and him walking out there, bro. He's like, that's hard. People are throwing stuff from the audience.
I was caught in the middle of a railroad track. Got around, and I knew there was no turning back. My mind raced, and I thought, what could I do? And I knew there was no help from you. Sound of the drums beating in my heart like the thunder of guns, tear me apart.
His voice is super iconic because I've heard his voice before, obviously.
Okay.
Right? That voice to still sound like that, if he's, got started. I mean, when was this song written?
I believe this one was like in the 1980s. I forget what exactly when it fell in the 80s, but when I introduced a Gen Zer to them, I was like, because I thought it was a different time frame. But actually, hold on, let me just double check actually, because I might be tripping. When did Thunderstruck release? I wonder why I always get it confused with the 80s and the 90s, because I always it's 1990. See,
1990.
I always think it's earlier. I always think it's the 80s with this one. I don't know why. Anyways,
so this is about 19-year-old song at this point. Mm-hmm. And so the lyrics are about like a crossroads. Because the thing is, what's crazy about this portion of the song is they're still in the intro, kind of. Yeah. The drums are still like, they still got that, it's like they're still building up.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
Beating in my heart like the thunder of guns, tear me apart. Too big, Thunderstruck. Broken the alley, broke the limit, we hit the turn. And we went through to Texas, Texas, and we had some fun. And we met some girls, some dancers who gave a good time. And we broke all the rules, played all the fools. Yeah, they blew our mind. We were shaking up the knees. Could we come again, please? Yeah, them ladies were too kind. Too bad. Thunderstruck, come on. Thunderstruck, come on.
is this band just about being on the edge of experience? Just like living on the wild side?
So I'm going to just tell you this story now. I don't know if I should wait, but that's not. So the original lead singer, his name is Bon Scott. And he passed away from, when you drink too much alcohol, you vomit and you're like in your sleep, whatever that's called. That's what he passed away from. So this is actually, technically, there was a lead singer before Bon Scott, but it was really short. And then it was Bon Scott, then Brian. And I think even this is what's crazy. I think Brian got sick on tour or something, and Axl Rose filled in for him at one point. I don't know. I've been reading all this stuff. I get it. I call it jukebox brain because I've been trying to, as I've reacted to them so much. Now I'm in there deep in their catalog and stuff.
Axl's from Kiss, right?
No, Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses.
Oh, from Guns N' Roses. Got you.
But anyways, Bon Scott literally. I just told you how he passed away. So you're talking about living on the edge. Right. I mean, they give you that energy. Let's just say that. You know what I'm saying? So, I was going to ask you this because when you're like, I've heard his voice. Where do you think you heard his voice at? I mean, they're iconic. So,
like, isn't he the one who sings that? Da-na-na, 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 da-da-da-da-da. Like, no, it's his voice. I
don't even know what that is. I don't know what you're.
Bro, it might be their most popular song if I'm thinking about the right guy.
I call it jukebox brain. I don't know, man. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Just me doing that.
Thunderstruck. So to me, let me think about this. Back in Black, Highway to Hell, Thunderstruck.
Highway to Hell is fire. I know that.
Okay, so you've heard that.
That's one of the hugest ones, yeah.
Okay. I thought I was absolutely introducing you to acdc, but you have heard that.
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
cool.
For sure.
They're this larger-than-life group, and when I started reacting to them, my wife freaked out because I guess their gymnastic team would, what does it do in their gymnastic competitions? They do all acdc music, but I just wasn't around that type of stuff.
Wait a second. Highway to Hell is the song I was just doing.
Was it?
That's how it starts. Da-na-na, da-na-na.
Is it? If you would have done on a highway to hell, then I would have been like, oh.
That's the song
I couldn't get it from that.
And the thing is that I don't know whether that's AC/DC's most popular song.
Mm-hmm.
It might be.
I think this is. I think Thunderstruck is. I don't know.
Really?
Actually, let me ask Chat. That's something I can ask Chat.
Chat's about to say is Highway to Hell.
What is AC/DC's most popular song of all time? Here we go. You getting put to the test.
Watch.
Back in Black stands out. The title. I didn't ask that.
Highway to Hell.
No, it says other contenders. So it's saying Back in Black is the most.
Back in Black.
And it's saying other contenders. Highway to Hell, Thunderstruck, You Shook Me All Night Long.
Because the thing is.
Oh my God, I forgot they did You Shook Me All Night Long. Have you heard that? You shook me all night long. Yeah, that one's a banger. How the hell haven't you heard this?
I have no idea, but his voice is iconic. That's how I knew he was the Highway to Hell. Because
when you heard him singing, you're like, oh snap, I've heard this. I mean, AC/DC's like that, but this is one of their most popular joints. Anyway.
What's amazing is the energy that these guys have. I don't know how old they are by this point, but they're rocking this giant stadium.
Yeah, this is crazy. I don't know why I can't get it in my mind that Thunderstruck came out in 1990. Anyways, let's go. The crowd is so young.
What would it sound like to be in that audience?
It's alright. Baby, you and fast so fast, Thunderstruck. Come on, baby. Thunderstruck.
Think about that. We just listened to live audio too.
Crucial.
At that age. Anyways,
is ACDC still touring or what?
I think they're touring right now. I think they just announced a tour. Hold on. Let me look. I'm pretty sure. Is ACDC touring right now? And if they are, go get your tickets, man. Bro, that video is crazy. Here, let me pull this down. Let's find out if they're touring or not.
AC to the DC.
I think it's funny how culture. Yeah, bro. They're April 10th, Minneapolis, North American Tour 2025. So what's today? So the 16th, they're in Tampa. The 20th, they're in Nashville. The May 24th, they're in Chicago. May 28th. European Tour. Their European Tour starts in June. June 26th, they're in Prague. Bro, it's just like, it's crazy.
These same guys.
Angus Young, Brian Johnson, Stevie Young, Matt Lung, and Chris Chaney.
So his real name is Angus.
Yeah. I mean, from what I know, maybe it's his stage name. I know a little, like I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying? I know an odd amount, but I don't know everything. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think it's cool how different cultures gravitate to certain things. For example, you're like, oh, I've heard, this, that, and the other, but you're like, I don't know it by name. You're basically saying you didn't know it was ACDC. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
So but it's interesting because if we flipped it to something like Michael Jackson or,
clearly,
there's certain things where you're like, you just know it. Anyways, first time reaction, Mr. Biscuit's back. You guys like, share, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the reaction. See you on the next one.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ.